Hi friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlie. I'm glad you're here. Today you clicked on this video because you've got goals and you've got dreams, but somewhere along the way you started doubting yourself. I've been there, I've done that, I'm still doing it, but let me be your big sister for the next few minutes and remind you why it's time to believe in yourself again. And without further talking, I would say we just get right into it. We don't stop believing in our goals because we want to. We stop believing in our goals because life wears us down. We get rejected, we compare ourselves, we get imposter syndrome, and all of that leads to us stopping to believe in ourselves and in our goals. Sometimes your environment doesn't reflect the future you want. But here's the truth, no one can believe in your dreams more than you. And you are the only one who needs to believe in your dreams for them to become true. Because it's your life and you're living it, and those are your dreams and goals and no one else's, so you need to believe in them more than anyone else. And here's how we're gonna do it. Step 1. We catch the doubt in action. Start noticing the moments when your inner voice says, I can't, or not me. Write them down, because your awareness is your power. As soon as you realize how often you say, no, I can't do that, no, that's not for me, oh, I wish I had that life, but definitely not gonna happen, you get that awareness. And you have to start to replace them with, what if I'm capable? Instead of, I can't. Or, but what if that life is for me? Instead of, definitely not for me. Because that gives you your power back. And you catch that doubt in action. And sometimes that makes you realize how false your doubt actually is. Which leads us directly into step 2. Reverse prove your doubts. List evidence why you can do things. Write down all the time you've accomplished things you didn't think you could. Big or small. You finished a project in college, survived a tough time, made someone proud. Your past self would be in awe of you today, and you need to remind yourself of that. You need to remind yourself of where you were 2 years ago and where you are now. There is a trend on social media going on currently that I absolutely love, and that is, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm where the version of me from 2 years ago wanted to be today. And that's nothing bad, you just set your bar higher and higher, which is the reason why you're not where you want to be anyway, but that's something positive, and you need to remind yourself what you already did and what already went very, very good for you, and where you proved yourself wrong when you said you couldn't do it. For example, for me, it was getting my bachelor's degree, working in a field I wanted to work in since I was 17, and I love it with my whole heart, but I doubted myself so much when I was 17. I didn't think I could get into it, I didn't think I could do it, and now I'm here working full-time as a social media manager. I'm one of the experts on this topic in the company I'm working in. 17-year-old me would be so proud of me for that. For getting my bachelor, for going on with my dream, for starting my YouTube channel. There are so many things. The list for me could go on, but you see how much power those lists give you because you realize where you started and where you are now. And I think there's nothing more beautiful than that, because you give yourself the power back and you have a list and you can look back at that list every time. So for me, I have that list in my mind. I didn't write it down because I'm lazy like that, but grab your phone, write that list down. Even give it a headline like, the things my 17-year-old me would be proud of today. And there you write it down. You write down that you live in an apartment. You write down that you have a loving boyfriend. You write down that you are at the college you wanted to be. You study the topic that you wanted to study. You're currently working towards the goal that you wanted to work towards, because if we're honest, we all have goals we're working towards. And that leads us to step 3, which is define your dream. Not Instagrams, not your boyfriends, not your moms, your dream. Your dream doesn't have to look like a Pinterest board. Your dream needs to bring onto paper what lights you up. What's your version of success? What do you want to do with your life? And that dream can change. And it's okay if that changes, but define your dream. Make it your dream. Clarify that. So you're not chasing someone else's life, you're chasing your life. You're chasing what you want to achieve and what you want your life to look like. And I think that's the biggest part, is as soon as you put down your dream onto something, you see it, you can visualize it, and you see what you want to have in your life, which makes you go after it with a bigger urge to wanting to achieve it. And how you're gonna define your dream is totally up to you. You can do it and write it down, you can do it and do a vision board. If you watch me for a longer time, you know I love my vision boards. You can do a Pinterest board of it. As I already said, it doesn't have to look like a Pinterest board, but visualization helps a lot with knowing where you want to go. But you have to clarify it. You have to look at something and see where you want to go and where you want to be, because otherwise you're working towards something and you don't even know what that something is. Step 4 is how you get to your dream. And it's break the dream into micro steps. Dreams feel heavy when they're huge. And that's totally normal, because if you are 16 sitting in front of your laptop right now watching this video, or 28 sitting in front of your TV and watching this video, you mostly know what your big dream is. And if your big dream is you want to become a singer, a policeman, something like that, it feels so far away and it feels undoable because it's so far away. But as soon as you break it down, it becomes manageable and it becomes handleable. So you have to break it down in what can I do this week, this month, this year even, and start with the progress of getting there. Because first, progress builds the confidence that you can achieve your dream, and second, your action is proof that you really want to achieve that dream. And you get there step by step, sometimes even without noticing it, but you're getting there and you're doing something to get going and get your dream life and the life that you want. Step 5 is to surround yourself with possibility, which I said a whole lot of time already in a lot of my advice videos. You have to surround yourself with people that inspire you, that bring you up and not drain you down. And that's for your friends, for your content, for your environment. Is it inspiring or is it dragging you down? Follow people who've done what you want to do. Proximity to success rewires your brain to believe it's possible. The same goes for your friendships, for your relationships. Be with people who believe in you, who believe in your dreams, who support you, and not with people who say that your dreams are impossible and that you are out of your mind because you want what you want. Because I can tell you, those people will not change for once, and second, will drain you down and won't support you in getting your dream life and achieving your goal. Which is hard to hear, I know that, but you are the people that you surround yourself with. And if you are with doubting people all the time and people that are draining you down, you yourself become a doubter. You yourself are starting to doubt yourself all the damn time. And I can tell you, I'm with a wonderful boyfriend who's supporting me all the time in everything that I tell him, and vice versa. And we get so much stronger in believing in our dreams and in our goals because of it. And before that, I was in a relationship where that boyfriend also believed in me, but he didn't really believe in me and criticized me all the time with what I was doing, which drained me and stopped me from wanting what I knew was my dream. And that's why you need to surround yourself with that possibility and with people who achieved what you wanted to achieve and people who inspire you, who will lift you up. Because sometimes you are in that lump and thinking, okay, I did everything that I wanted to for my goal, but I'm out of it. I can't do it anymore. And then you need those uplifting people that say, hey, why haven't you done that and that today? I thought you wanted to. Why haven't I heard from that and that goal in a long time? I know you would love to do it and I know that you fit into that goal so much. Why did you stop chasing after it? For me, I only have those friends. They also step me on my feet when I don't post on YouTube regularly, and I love that completely. And I think everybody deserves people around them that are like that, because they have dreams as well, and we all need to support ourselves in those dreams. Step 6. While following your dream, you're gonna feel cringy, but you have to embrace the cringe phase, because I can tell you, you feel cringe, you feel awkward, you feel silly, and that's completely normal. Every expert was a beginner, every confident person was an insecure one, but you keep going even when it feels weird, because then the cringe becomes success and the insecurity becomes confidence. But you have to go through that cringy phase, and I can tell you, even the successful people have those cringy phases still, because you're gonna feel the cringe when you start something new. If you want to hear more about that cringe topic, I did a video about that. Link it in the eye and also in the end card so that you can jump right into it after finishing this video. But cringe is part of the process. The 7th step goes hand in hand with writing your goals down, is visualize it daily. Visualize, what does the believing in myself version of me look like? How does she talk? How does she carry herself? And start showing up as her. Even if it's just 5%, as soon as you start showing up as the person you want to become on a daily basis, and I don't say switch around your whole personality because you think you are a whole other person when you achieve your dream. I'm saying pick the habits that that person has and do the things that you think that person person you want to become does on a daily basis and start showing up as her so you become her. As soon as you visualize how your dream life is gonna look and you start implementing things out of it and pick and choosing some bits and parts that you already can implement, you see your dream life isn't as far away from you as you thought at first, but still be grateful for everything you have today and enjoy every moment. And step 8, which is the last step, is the permission to fail. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's the process. You need to fail to learn. Believing in yourself means you'll survive the rejection and grow through it. You don't need to be perfect, just persistent. Believe in yourself, believe in your dream, and remember, you're the main character of your story, not the sidekick in somebody else's. Start now, start messy, but start. Start believing in your dream and start building your dream life, because you are capable of it and you can achieve your dream life. And that's the end of this video. I hope it helped you. If you liked it, you can give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you down below in the comments. What's one goal you're finally going to chase? I'm rooting for you. You can do it. And if you want to see more motivational videos or how I am following my dream life, you can subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. And I would say we see us next Monday with another video or on my other social media accounts. I wish you a wonderful week. Make someone's day this week. Be kind to yourself and start chasing your dream. I see ya. Bye!